Hello guys, welcome to our introduction. Now our theory for today is, do you know that there's a company that turns dead bodies into an ocean reef? Here's the reason why. For those who romanticize a burial at the sea, the company Eternal Reefs offers an innovative solution. It mixes the cremated remains of a person with concrete to create a pearl, onto which loved ones can etch personal messages, handprints, or mementos. The pearl is then encased in a reef ball that is dropped into the sea, where it provides a new habitat for fish and other sea life, helping encourage a vibrant ecosystem. Now our agendas for today. You will be able to know what is poetic place. Malalaman mo kung ano nga ba ang poetic place at mga uri nito. You can learn how to classify the different types of poetic plays. Knowing the types of essays. Malalaman mo at ibang uri ng mga essay at importansya nito kung bakit natin kailangan pang malaman kung anong uri ng essay iyon. Classification of Literature, Part 2. Poetic plays. First we have dramatic poetry. It portrays life and character in extreme situations. These characters present some actions in powerful, emotion-packed lines like those of Shakespeare's plays. Ang example ng dramatic poetry ay Robert Browning's My Last Duchess, T.S. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, and A.I.'s Killing Floor. A lyric may also be addressed to someone, but it is a short and song-like and may appear to address either the reader or the poet. And you can browse more dramatic monologue poems. Next we have comedy. Comedy is a type of drama which aims primarily to amuse, para ikaw ay i-entertain at pasayahin. Hence, it ends happily. Natatapos siya ng masaya. Hindi katulad ng dramatic poetry na may mga nasasawi, may mga nawawalan, may mga nasasaktan. Ang comedy naman ay hindi siya emotional. Emotional siya pero in a way na happy. Masaya. It started in a ritual in honor of Dionysus. So, comedy is entertainment consisting of jokes intended to make an audience laugh. For ancient Greeks and Romans, a comedy was a stage play with a happy ending. In the Middle Ages, and the term expanded to include narrative poems with happy endings and a lighter tone. Aristotle defined comedy as an imitation of men worse than the average, where tragedy was an imitation of men better than the average. However, the characters portrayed in comedies were not worse than average in every way, only insofar as they are ridiculous, which is species of the ugly. Next we have is tragedy. Tragedy is a type of drama in which the chief characters undergo a morally significant struggle which end disastrously. It presents humanity having a sense of dignity and free will. There's three great tragic writers. Aeschylus wrote 90 plays, out of which only 7 remained. Prometheus Bound, a well-known work, tells the story of a great titan, Prometheus. He's a superhuman who stole fire from heaven and gave it to mankind. Sophocles is a golden age writer who produced more than 100 plays. His drama, Antigone, is a model of self-sacrifice. He also wrote the famous play, Oedipus the King. Euripides has written 92 plays, only 19 of which existed in full. His tragedies are about real men and women instead of real characters. Aristotle called him the most tragic, because his plays are the most moving. His dramas are often performed on the modern stage. His best well-known dramas are Medes, Trojan Woman, Orestes, and Electra. So, tragedy is a sad story of a certain character, of its existing, its story, and masakit yan, yung tragedy. Isang parang breakdown sa isang tao na nangyari sa tanan ng buhay niya. Next is melodrama. It presents sensational actions, sentimental love stones, and extravagant emotions that usually end up happily. Like comedy, they both end up happily. Farce is an exaggerated comedy based on humorous situations. The characters use funny lines or situations that are too ridiculous to be true. Sobrang nakakatawa. The characters seem to be caricatures and the motives are undignified and absurd. Parang medyo may pagka di mo gets yung meaning ng absurd. Masque is a form of court pageantry that flourished in England in the 16th century but was not revived later. It had a prologue serving to introduce the group of actors who came in a sort of decorative float. Historical play. A play in this genre is known as a history play and is based on a historical narrative often set in the medieval or early modern past. The best known examples of the genre are the history plays written by William Shakespeare, whose plays still serve to define the genre. It's a drama based on the lives of outstanding figures in history. Now, we go to the types of essay. Reflective essays are serious and dignified. The writer examines his or her experiences in life, presents how he or she changed, developed, or grown from those experiences. These types of essays usually employ aphorism, a short clever saying that is intended to express a general truth. Reflective essays are serious and dignified. The writer examines his or her experiences in life. So, ayun, reflective essays are serious. So, nag-ulit lang yung ating PowerPoint pero ganun lang din siya. So, sorry. And next we have is biographic essay. Biographical essay is also known as character sketch. In a biographical essay, the writer talks about the life and personality of a person who actually lived. It has the following characteristics: a real-life subject, a thesis statement that states a specific idea about that person's life and achievements, an account of one or more major events in the subject's life, and a description of the subject's key character traits. We have nature essay. It pictures the natural creations of God like seas, skies, mountains, everything you see around. Nature, soothing, serene, magnificent, overwhelming, spectacular, beautiful, peaceful, grotesque. Next we have is the critical essay. It is a composition that offers analysis, interpretation, or evaluation of a text, book, films, or even people's behavior. Periodical essay. It is generally published in periodicals and is also called journalistic essay. Next we have didactic essay. Has a serious and instructive tone. It intends to give moral lesson. So, nagbibigay siya ng lesson, yung essay. Like, pag nakinig ka sa isang story, you'll make, kung ano yung tutunan mo sa story, ang tawag sa kanya ay didactic essay pag pinagsulat ka ng teacher nyo. Ganun. So, importance of knowing the types of essay. So, bakit nga ba importante na malaman mo kung anong type yun ng essay? It is important to know exactly what type of essay your assignment falls into, even before you start the planning and research. The essay type affects how you structure your essay, your writing style, the tone, the techniques you use, and how you use evidence. Essay writing is an important part of studying for a degree for 3 reasons. First one, it increases understanding and helps the process of learning because it pushes you, among other things, to clarify and sort of ideas, information, to analyze source, material, and to exercise critical judgment. I hope that all your answers about classifying literature, types of essay, and poetic plays are answered, and thank you for watching. Thank you also for listening. Goodbye and thank you.